Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Foliage. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video I'm going to be reusing this old used tube light. Now this tube light was in my society, so I checked with them whether I can take it, and they obviously said yes, because it was otherwise going to be thrown in trash. So I picked it up and I have some coir rope. Now this is exactly the same material that they tend to use in coir poles as well. So it's made out of coconut. The rope is made out of coconut, so it tends to absorb water, and then any epiphyte plant can easily climb onto it. I have Fevikwik as well in order to stick the rope onto the bulb. Now if you want, you can tie the rope as well at the start of the tube light. You will get to know, but I prefer the Fevikwik because it's going to be much more of a neat work. Now this entire costed me 5 rupees for the Fevikwik, and I think this was around 10 to 20 rupees for the rope. So you can see usually a coir pole is going to cost you around 250 to 300 rupees depending upon the feet. So now I will start wrapping, or I will start rolling the rope onto the tube light so that we can have. So I'm going to just show you the process. Just give me a minute. So this is where we will start tying off the rope. So this is where we will have to tie and then slowly start going downwards like this. So first I will just add the Fevikwik on this portion so that I can stick the rope onto it. So it's pretty simple, but just because I have a camera and I am holding the camera and I'm focusing on the camera as well as on the tube light, it's becoming a little difficult. Otherwise it's pretty simple to hold onto it. So in this way I will stick the rope onto it, and I'll put some Fevikwik. Sorry, I'll add some Fevikwik. Now I'm going to completely, it's little difficult because I'm focusing on the camera as well as on the, so we're going to completely attach it onto this. We're going to add a little bit more of Fevikwik. Now if you want, as I said, you can even tie it around. It's not a big issue. And now after this we will start rolling it on to the tube light. Now you definitely do not need to add Fevikwik on the entire tube, only on the top portion, and then slowly start turning it around. Now a lot of people tend to do a double rolling of the rope, like once you're already done with that, people again roll another one. So I don't do that because it's just waste. One rope is more than enough, and then you need to slowly push it against the upper portion because otherwise it's going to leave a lot of gap. So let me finish this entire thing and I'm going to show it to you, because this is the same process. The entire thing has to be rolled, and as and when you feel that there are gaps, you need to just push it upwards like this, so that that you do not see, or the tube light is no longer visible. So let me finish the complete process and I'm going to come back and show it to you. When the rope is going to end, wherever the rope ends, you're going to add a little bit more of Fevikwik and stick the ends to the tube light. So let me completely finish wrapping this rope onto this bulb and I'll come back to you. See, this is where the first rope has, you can see this is how it is so far. Now this is where the first rope is completely finished. So now this end I will stick it to the other rope partition, not onto the bulb. Onto the bulb also it's okay, but I will just fix this up with Fevikwik. We have to ensure, it's little tricky initially. For me it's a little bit more tricky because I'm using a camera, and now we're gonna add the Fevikwik and stick it to this. Now you can see we are totally done. The first portion is done. Now we will go with the second portion. Now exactly where we ended the last rope, we are going to start from there. Again we would require some more Fevikwik. So now the next portion we are going to start like this and then continue ahead. So the same process, so just give me a minute, I will stick it with Fevikwik and get back to you, and I'll finish the entire rope and I'm going to show it to you. So now I am completely done, but I am out of the Fevikwik. Now that's not an issue. If in case you do not want to use Fevikwik, or you want to or you're done with Fevikwik and you don't have anything left, then all you have to do is just hold this string over here like this and then start rolling the rope over it. It'll be little difficult, but you will be able to tie it around it and then start. So in this process you don't need any glue, you do not need anything, and then you just keep rolling. Initially it will be a little loose, but then as and when you start rolling the rope on it, it will start getting stiff and then it is not going to move. So in this way you can do it without adding Fevikwik or any kind of glue as well, but you have to just keep pushing it down so that it becomes it doesn't leave any gap, and then like your regular rolling, you just start rolling onto the bulb like this. In between you just need to push it down so that it gets covered completely, the tube light. And in this way you don't even need Fevikwik, you can work without the Fevikwik as well. Because I ran out of Fevikwik, so I'm doing this. But if you want to, because when you do not have Fevikwik, it's going to look a little bit like this. It's going to look a little bit, again it's not that bad, as in when the plants cover it, it won't even be visible. So if you want to completely skip the glue part, you do not want to waste money on the Fevikwik, it's absolutely fine. You can just start doing the same way how I showed you. So let me completely finish this. Till now I have used around 5 ropes. Probably another 1 rope is going to be enough for this entire pole. So this is without glue. If you have glue, you can just stick the glue to the end part. If you do not have glue, just lift the lower one and just try to pull the rope through that so that you can secure it, and that's about it. Now the second rope is going to come over this, and the same way we are going to complete it. Now here I did not use any glue, so when the next rope comes, it's going to cover onto this. So now as you can see on the right side we have the moss pole that we purchased, not the moss pole, sorry, the coir pole that we purchased from the shop, and this is the one that we made at home. Now you can see the place where I didn't use Fevikwik, wherein I just used without the Fevikwik, I was turning it around. It looks a little bit misplaced, but again that's fine because the pole is not going to be visible when the plant grows on that. But the place where I used Fevikwik, you can see it's very seamless in one go, but the place where I didn't use Fevikwik, it's a little bit messed up, but that's absolutely fine because as and when the plant grows, this pole is not going to be visible. So you can see how simple it is with the use of this pole. Now this was a 3 feet coir pole that I had purchased, and the tubelet is also almost 3 feet tall, and you can see both of them have the same size. In fact, I feel that the one that I made looks much better compared to that one, because that one is slightly getting it's spreading a bit on the mid portion, the coir pole that I purchased from the shop. But if I had used the glue, it would have looked even more neat. But it's absolutely fine because this is a DIY. It can never be perfect. It has some of the other flaws, which is absolutely fine. As I said, the plant will cover it up, so it won't be visible much. But you can see it's pretty simple. I used around 5 ropes for this, and it was completely done, and it looks pretty good. So now I'm thinking what I'm going to be adding onto this pole. Probably I'll try morning glory or some kind of a creeping plant onto it, or some kind of a epiphyte that can hold on to the coir rope pole and start growing. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.